Hey, what's up everybody? BDL 44 coming at you another video. Alright, so got 17 minutes to talk. I have to create more space for my phone. I don't know why I keep doing this, but nevertheless, Chicago Bulls. It's time to give the keys to Coby White, man. You got to give the keys to Coby White. Trade Vucevic, trade DeRozan. If you can find somebody who will take Lonzo's contract, trade that, because you're stuck with LaVine and he just went under the knife instead of going to the Pistons, blew up your entire plan. Feel bad for you, but honestly, I feel right for him. He probably should do that. He should definitely choose the knife than to go to the Pistons, straight up. With that being said, man, Detroit, you guys, Saved by the Bell, maybe. Maybe you should take that as a sign that whatever it is that you're trying to do should not be done. You got saved that time. Don't do nothing else stupid, like try to go after Chris Paul or something. Don't do any more of that. Just liquidate what you can liquidate for picks. I personally think that Jalen Duren holds a lot of value and should be traded because there's injury problems. And knees keep on going out. But every time he's on the floor, he looks great. Rebound the ball, look like a 20-20 threat. Any given night, he can go for 20 boards, 20 points. That is somebody who should likely be liquidated into picks for yourself. Jaden Ivey. You don't need Ivey and Cunningham and Sasser, and you don't need that. No. Move Ivey. He holds value. Picks. It's time to rebuild, man. You got to do it now. You can't wait, because at the end of the day, Cade Cunningham is in the balance. And if you're trying to retain him, you had better make sure that your timeline makes sense for him and don't have him running around with guys that are not good enough to win a damn basketball game. Seriously, Detroit. You don't need Zach LaVine. Thank God that didn't go down. You need to rebuild. And you have young pieces, so it shouldn't be difficult to do that. That is what I'm saying to you. Chicago, same thing. It's rebuilding time, man. This is not the time to be thinking about anything other than the fact that you have two contracts that are overvalued with injury players attached to it. Anything that's not injured should be traded. If it's not named Coby White, it should be gone. Vucevic at the deadline. DeRozan at the deadline. Who else? I'll probably hold on to Patrick Williams because he's still a developing player. He's on a rookie contract. Probably not going to ask for too much, although I heard a rumor that he wants significantly more than what he should be paid. The only reason why he would even ask for that is because he knows he plays for the Bulls, and the Bulls always overpay everybody in that. If it costs you him, ship him out. What you can't do is keep paying people more than what they're supposed to be paid and expect it to work out for you. You see how it works. It doesn't. You need picks. You need picks. That is it. All of these teams that have timelines that are supposed to be win now, if you can't win now, you need to make a decision about that. You need to make a decision that makes sense for your team. You can't just keep on bringing yourself stuff that's supposed to fit that timeline, and then you go out in the first round, second round. Enough. Build properly. Half of y'all didn't mortgage too much any damn way. Build properly. I'm going to say something, and I don't think it's going to be too popular, and maybe I'm wrong, but the Miami Heat are not too far out of that boat themselves, man. Jimmy Butler's getting older. Bam Adebayo's a nice piece for certain, but until you guys retool properly, you're probably always going to be in a boat where you can't quite get the superstar that wants to come play in your team. You have the Miami locale. Everybody wants to be in Miami, and yet nobody's there. Why is that? It's because you don't have the trade equity when it's time to make trades for guys. Why is that? Because you keep mortgaging stuff and overvaluing stuff, and most of the people understand the jig is up. Your system makes players look better than they are, so when it's time to trade them, nobody wants them. Not to mention what the Lakers have been through the last time they took on two of your players. You've got a bad reputation for not being able to have guys translate good elsewhere from your team. You got to reset. If you want to be as good as you plan on becoming, you got to reset. You got the best coach in the world signed on for 1,000,000 years. This is a great time to start over. By the time that contract matures, you'll have the best team in the world if you retool properly. Otherwise, you're asking them to do too much with too little every year. Sometimes he's able to overachieve, but you never walk away with the ring. That is not by happenstance. You probably would if you had more. You probably would if you commit to retooling or rebuilding at some point. So these are things I just want to say to these teams, man. Ain't got a lot of time to talk because I'm back down catching the train. And my backpack's heavy as hell. And I'm running out of time as is. But this is important. Some of y'all need to be built. Video 44. I thank y'all for watching. I'm out.